You are unwise to lower your defenses.
There is no way of knowing when the dark side may rise up again. During the hours of darkness, the Empire could be refueling for the attack. Will the armored Sentinel transport vehicle be ready to retaliate before it's too late? Will the rebel force be strong enough to deal with the Imperial stormtroopers? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
The next prisoner, Gamorrean Guard. Gladly, Jabba the Hutt.
C-3PO, Gamorrean Guard, and Jabba the Hutt playset, each sold separately.
Mr. Hutt, you've captured my friend. Free him and keep me instead.
That's a sorry tale, but this tale make you sorrier.
Jabba the Hutt playset and other action figures, each sold separately from Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection from Kenner.
Rebo's got the beat, and the band plays on. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection. Introducing Size Noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately.
Play it again, Si. Starring Size Noodles, Droopy McCool on clarinet, Max Rebo on organ. Ribbit, Rebo. Dance, Droopy. It's your last solo, Snoodles. Whoa.
New Size Noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection. The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
How's business? Not bad for a bounty hunter.
Chewbacca, Princess Leia, new AT-8 and AT-ST driver action figures each sold separately.
Take me to Endor, AT-ST driver. I've no orders. You do now. Princess Leia? One move and I'll set off this thermal detonator. Let's go.
Chewbacca, Princess Leia Organa, new AT-8 and AT-ST driver each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
The Rancor monster's hungry again. Let's feed him. Don't do it.
Luke Skywalker, Gamorrean Guard, new Rancor Monster and Rancor Keeper action figures each sold separately.
You'll regret this. Wait till he gets his claws into a Jedi Knight. Whoa, some Jaws. This is my only chance. He's wounded. We better get in there. You'll never get out alive, Gamorrean Guard.
New Rancor Monster, action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Return of the Jedi. The Rancor monster has trapped Luke Skywalker. Can he escape the Rancor's claws as the Rancor Keeper and Gamorrean Guard look on? Luke's only chance is a stake in the monster's jaw. Will he succeed or fall victim? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
I'm gonna feed you to Sarlacc pit, Skywalker.
Klaatu, Weequay, Luke Skywalker, and Lando Calrissian, each sold separately.
Prepare the plank, Weequay. Surprise, surprise, I'm Lando in disguise. Let's get out of here, Luke. Whoa, the plank is falling. Help!
Klaatu, Weequay, Luke Skywalker, and Lando Calrissian action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
I'm off to rescue R2-D2.
Y-Wing Fighter, you have to put it together. Batteries not included. Action figures each sold separately.
Activate laser cannon.
Ready, aim, on target.
Luke Skywalker to base. We're coming in.
Y-Wing Fighter, action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Rebel attack squad ahead.
New Imperial shuttle. You have to put it together. Batteries not included. Action figures each sold separately.
After him. Excellent, Lord Vader. Death Star signaling. Wings up. Prepare to land. Landing gear down. Ramp engaged. This battle station better be ready or... Yes, my Emperor.
New Imperial shuttle. Action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Now for a quick escape on his speeder bike.
Speeder bike, you have to put it together. Action figures each sold separately.
Meow. I've got you now. Open speed flaps and meow. I'm gonna crash. Biker Scout, you're not all you're cracked up to be.
Speeder bike, action figures sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Return of the Jedi. The death-defying speeder bike chase. The speeder bikes battle it out with these terrific Star Wars models. Adjustable cannon, manually operated speed flaps, breakaway front end. Who will triumph in this daredevil race against all odds? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys. Return of the Jedi. The Rebel command force is captured by the Ewoks. What fate awaits them in the model Ewok village? The Ewoks line up their captives as Chief Chirper arrives in the lift. Han Solo is turned on the spit. No one can reach the Ewok village protected by the swinging boulder. Can C-3PO save his friends? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
It's Ewok Village. I must save my friends. Then that's set. Yeah, me.
It's C-3PO, Logray, and Ewok Village playset. Action figures, each sold separately. You have to put it together.
Your throne, O Golden King, will celebrate with special stew, a barbecue. No celebration for me until my friends are free.
Ewok Village playset from Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Action figures sold separately from Kenner. The Force is back. The rebels won't tire till they see the last of the Empire. And Kenner's there with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Biker Scout reports. All's quiet at the security shield. That shield and guard's gotta go. I'll cause the diversion.
Han Solo, Logray, Chief Chirpa, and Biker Scout each sold separately.
Yaha! Why, you little Ewok? Let the rock roll. Direct hit.
Han Solo, Chief Chirpa, Biker Scout, and Logray action figures each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Be careful! This place is crawling with biker scouts. Don't worry, they don't not trust Ewoks.
From Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection, new Wicket W. Warwick and Princess Nisa each sold separately.
Quiet, Nisa, here comes a biker scout. Ayala! Let's go! Yibanga! He's gaining on us. Aye! Head for the Force. Close call. Yub, yub.
New Wicket W. Warwick and Princess Nisa each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Return of the Jedi. When you make friends with an Ewok, you're making the best friend in the universe. He'll help you through the bad times and lead you to the good. There's Wicket W. Warwick, bravest of all the Ewoks, and Princess Nisa, the cuddliest in the Empire. But make sure they're not caught off guard. Who knows when the evil Empire will return? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
Come on, Toonsies. The fate of the fleet depends on us. Rebel ship on radar. I'm going to destroy him.
Ships and action figures sold separately. Batteries not included.
Target at 40 degrees. Death Star, get ahead! The shield's still up! Locking lasers. Empire ambush! I'm going for solar panels. Losing power. I'll need the Force. Keep the fleet on alert. The Empire's in retreat.
Millennium Falcon and new TIE Interceptor each sold separately, only from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Return of the Jedi. The Scout Walkers attack. The walking, fighting Scout Walker prepares to attack. This great Star Wars model has walking action, push-button controls to stand and attack. Swivel head, movable side cannons. The Scout Walker can fight his own battles, win his own wars. But will he? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
We've been hit. Going for repairs.
New Scout Walker, Vehicle Maintenance Energizer, and action figure each sold separately.
Tough battle at it, Commander. Rebel ambush. Recharge the overdrive unit. Recharging, sir. Check leg for battle damage. Looks bad, but this'll fix it. Lasers at full power, sir. Let's go! We're fully operational. Good hunting, sir.
Scout Walker, Vehicle Maintenance Energizer, and action figure each sold separately. New from Kenner Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection.
The galaxy explodes. The rebels return. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
The fleet's diving in a hyperdrive. Got him moving.
New B-Wing fighters and B-Wing pilot action figures, each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Asteroid belt, lowering rings. Hold on tight. Test our laser cannon. Check. Gyro cockpit stable. Now for some evasive action. We're home free.
New B-Wing fighter and B-Wing pilot action figures, each sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Return of the Jedi. The TIE Interceptors are on a mission, but here comes the B-Wing fighter with its adjustable wings and gravity-controlled cockpit. it's a hit. But wait, will the B-Wing's warning buzzer bring help, or will the Empire be victorious? Only you can decide with Star Wars toys.
Hey, guys, we're going back to the battle on planet Endor. 5-star report, Ewoks revolt. All troops report to base. Glider attack, kick the dirt. Our furry friends are great allies, Leia.
Accessories and action figures all sold separately.
Man the catapult wicket, fire! The bunkers did bad. Let's blow the force shield. We did it. The Empire's finished this time.
Speeder bike, Ewok combat glider, assault catapult, and action figures sold separately. Only from Kenner Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection.
Attention, Earth parents! Galactic News Flash! We're watching the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi. They're celebrating because kids everywhere love their Ewok family hut.
We can help the trap Luke Skywalker. Hurry, Ewoks. Let's stake the wagon, Princess Nisa. The Ewoks save the day. Yay!
It's a galaxy of fun. The Ewok family hut and other Wick at the Ewok toys, each sold separately. New from Kenner Preschool.
It's a preview of the new Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi, and you could be there if you're one of 5 grand prize winners in Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi sweepstakes. Grand prize also includes Kenner's complete Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Entry deadline April 1st, 1983. Thousands enter. Only 5 win the grand prize. Details on posters and entry blanks at participating stores. Your entry gives you a chance to be one of the first to see
Return of the Jedi. Star Wars Return of the Jedi is here. From it, Kenner brings you 65 incredible Star Wars action figures, each sold separately. And now Kenner reveals yet another from the dark side of the Force, the Supreme Master, the Emperor, and he's yours free just by sending 5 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures to Return of the Jedi, Box 596, Young America, Minnesota. But hurry, this offer will end.
Get Darth Vader right where you want him on Kenner's new Star Wars Return of the Jedi poster with the exciting Star Wars trivia game on the back. The Imperial forces are challenging you to match the names and faces of all the characters from Return of the Jedi, like Luke Skywalker and Bib Fortuna. And it's all free. Look for these details at participating stores or send 2 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures to this address and beat the Empire at their own game.
You don't scare me, Darth Vader, because I have the strength of the Force.
You cannot hide.
I'm a Jedi Knight, and the Force is the strongest power in the universe. Your powers are weakening, Vader, but the Force is strong in me. I can feel it.
Feel the Force with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection. Figures, vehicles, and playsets each sold separately, only from Kenner. Somewhere in space, the most extraordinary creatures ever seen are pawns in a war between good and evil. A war between both sides of the Force, the strongest power in the universe. Use the Force, Luke. Feel the Force. Fight the battles. Live the adventure with Star Wars Return of the Jedi collection, the biggest collection of vehicles, figures, and playsets in the galaxy, each sold separately, only from Kenner.